Hello everybody, we are back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild, going after some more TruRACS Axis Deer, and as most of you know based off the last few videos I've put out, and pretty much every other creator that does Call of the Wild videos, Axis Deer are pretty bugged right now and are spawning in at level 5 way too often, so to make things a little more interesting, my goal right now is to try and find a rare level 5, and hopefully we can accomplish that today. So we got some Axis Deer out here, and I'm thinking we're gonna go for the Piebald one wherever it got off to. I think it's actually behind these, but we're gonna try and take him out and see what he scores. Alright, so there he is right there. Let's go ahead and get out of the water so we can actually crouch down. But we definitely want to take that guy out if we can. He is in the front, so let's see if we can get this. 308 meters. Should be no problem once he lifts his head up again. And we smoked him. Nice. Fantastic. That is a awesome looking one. And that is another 5. Let's go ahead and... Did we get vitals? That is the question. I'm not sure if we did or not. It's not really looking like that, but I guess we will see soon. We also have some right here, so let's try to take out a few of them. I do kind of want to get a look at some of the other racks. We've been so focused on the 5s that we really haven't checked out other ones, so let's go ahead and get those 2 down. And we missed, but honestly that's probably a good thing. I think we would have deleted that zone if I had actually hit that, so let's go ahead and get over there and pick them up. Oh, here they come. We might actually be able to take... Yeah, we can definitely take this guy out. We definitely will get to save it. Let's actually get inside of the stand and see if we can get the follow-up shot on this guy. I'm actually not sure where he's gone off to now. I think there might be a chance that he died before he could get over the hill. If so, that's a little unfortunate. And yeah, it's actually looking like he did die before he actually got over the hill. That's a little disappointing, but I mean, it's not like we can't find another one. And here he is, a 227 level 5, so he would have just been an average one anyway, so nothing too special there. He does have kind of a wonky antler, so that's kind of cool. But other than that, pretty typical level 5. Here is another one right here. I'm not sure which one this is. I guess we will find out shortly. It is the Piebald, so that's pretty nice. Let's go ahead and pick it up. 187. This is one of my favorite racks. I really like the way this one looks. I think we already have one in the lodge, but I'm gonna tax this one just because I really love the way these look. I think this is probably the best looking level 4 rack, so definitely always an appreciated addition to our lodge. Here's this little guy right here. So this is a level 3. It's got a pretty wide rack with no brow tines. That's kind of interesting looking. Definitely a decent looking level 3. I like how these tines are kind of bent backwards a little bit. Definitely pretty cool. And here is the last one. And that is a pretty small level 4, but it's a very nice and even looking 4. Definitely like how symmetrical it is. In fact, I'm wondering how close these are. It looks like it's pretty identical. Yeah, perfectly even. I've noticed that a lot of the trophies now are pretty symmetrical, which is interesting because it used to be that getting a completely symmetrical one was pretty rare and a lot of them were asymmetrical, but it seems to be the opposite now, which I kind of like that because it does make the trophies look a little bit nicer and more even, and those abnormal ones are a little bit more rare and sought after, which I like that. I hope they continue keeping it like that. Here is a couple Axis Deer right here. Might actually only be one, so let's go ahead and take that out. I think honestly I'm gonna try and take as many of them as I can in this video to show you guys all the variation with the Axis Deer. That was a hard shot. Nice. So let's go grab that. And here it is. This is a pretty small level 3, but honestly, it looks pretty good. Definitely a decent looking 3. And once again, this one is pretty symmetrical. Actually, it's 100% symmetrical. So yeah, I do think that's definitely something different from this patch to the last one. I really feel like they changed that recently, and I really like it. Okay, there we go. That is a big level 5 right there. So that's going to be cool to see what it scores. I've heard people have got ones that scored up into the 240s, so I'm kind of hoping we can eventually come across one of those. And that will be a heart shot right there, so not too bad. Got him down quick. And since I'm going to use the ATV, we might as well check over here and try to take one or two of them out, so let's go ahead and do that. And it does look like this guy is the best one. Should take him down. And yep, there he goes. And here is the level 4. This is kind of an asymmetrical one from what I can tell, so this might be interesting to see what it looks like. And yeah, that is a really funky one. It's got one of the antlers I like, and then a different one that's kind of, maybe not one of my favorites, but it's not bad either. Honestly, overall, the Axis Deer look pretty realistic. I'm very impressed with the way they look. I'm just not very happy with the way the level 5s are spawning, so once they fix that, I honestly think these are going to be one of my favorite things to hunt on Parquet. And here is the level 5. This guy's definitely a wide boy. That is a huge Axis Deer. Definitely a monster looking one, and wow, that actually landed in a pretty good spot. Let's see if we can stomp down some of the vegetation. Doesn't look like we can stomp down as much as I'd like, but we'll go ahead and just do that. And let's see what this guy scores. 230.90, so it was at the very minimum of the score estimate, so a little unfortunate there, but still a level 5 nonetheless. And a pretty big one at that, so not too bad. Let's continue on. Ooh, that's a pretty good-sized piebald buck. Let's go ahead and take him out. Definitely want to get that. And if we can, we'll try to get another male. We stopped. And we got him on the second shot. Nice. And I see another piebald, and actually that's ours. He's just now dying. We might have not hit vitals now that I think of it. It's looking like we might have hit vertebrae, which is kind of sad. Oh, hello there. Yeah. So that happened. Well, anyway, here is that little level 2 that we killed. And honestly, that's a really cool looking level 2. Looks very similar to the old Big Rack Diamond. Absolutely beautiful. They did such a good job on these. I just can't get over how nice the actual antlers themselves look. Such a beautiful looking model. I am super happy with these, especially since they resized the bodies and everything. Just looks absolutely fantastic now. Unfortunately, it was a non-vital organ hit on this guy, so we probably hit either vertebrae or intestines. And, oh, stomach shot. Yeah, not ideal, but we have a better looking level 4 piebald anyway, so not too worried about that one. But once again, another very unique looking rack with two sides being pretty uneven. Definitely cool looking. There we have another level 5 Axis Deer. It's the only one I see as of now, so guess we'll get to a clearer area and then try to take it out. Alright, let's go ahead and take him out because he is the only one here from what I can tell, so let's just get lined up. And that is a dead Axis Deer. I think this might be the smaller racked one, and I really hope it is because that is my favorite one. Here we go. Here is this diamond Axis Deer right here. That is a beauty. Very wide and symmetrical from what I can tell. Let's go ahead and claim it. Go right here, and 233, that's actually a pretty big one. 236 is the highest one I've killed, and this guy is, I believe, my second best, so not too bad. That's a big one. Very symmetrical and wide, too. Yeah, this is one of those perfectly symmetrical ones, so that's kind of cool. You don't see those too often. Not too bad at all. And this guy is alert, but let's go take him out. A solid looking level 3. Very nice looking rack on this little guy. And I think he was the only one here actually, so this is one of the zones that only has a single Axis Deer. If any of you have seen Flinter's guide for Axis Deer recently, he was saying that this lake up here usually only had singles, and that's really all I've seen. Even before Axis Deer TruRACS came in, it was just single Axis Deer up here, so it's definitely interesting how some zones do that, but there we have it. Level 3 Axis Deer. And a pretty cool looking rack on it too. And once again, perfectly symmetrical. Not too bad. Very beautiful looking Axis Deer. That guy might spook. I was about to say, we have some fine looking Axis Deer right here, but this guy is about to spook away. Kinda wait for him to calm down a little bit, I think. And can we get a third maybe? If we get a chance, I will take another one, and I think we can right here. And there we go, we got a third one down. Nice, and I think that one actually is better than the one I was looking at, so that is another nice little bonus there. Alright, here we go. We got 2 of them right here, and then the third one is a bit further away, but this is that nice looking level 4 that we took out. I actually really like the way this looks, so I'm hoping this will be a level 4 diamond. I doubt it, but man, it would be nice if it was. Let's go ahead and 203.40. That is so close, but not quite. That is such a good looking Axis Deer though. I really like the way this looks. Probably one of the cleanest looking racks. I'm telling you guys, the level 4s easily are the nicest looking. I absolutely love the level 4s. All of them that I've seen have been really good. That is a beautiful rack. Let's go ahead and tax that actually. I really like the way this looks. Really like that. And here is a little level 2. I think we already saw a similar rack to this earlier. This guy is a little asymmetrical though. Has slightly different shaped antlers. And yeah, this guy did not run far at all actually. He dropped pretty quickly after we hit him, so that is nice. And this guy has no top tines, but he does have big brow tines. That's kind of an interesting one. Definitely odd, but still pretty cool looking. There is another level 5. I don't know where a good angle will be, but we definitely want to try and get it down. In fact, I think this is probably going to be the best angle that we will get. So we'll definitely try it. Oh, we're going to take that out instead. That is a piebald one. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think that should be good, and yeah, he's going down. Nice. Well, that was an unexpected bonus, and I'm pretty happy about that. Let's take this guy out now. I think that should be good, and yeah, we got him. Nice, so we got ourselves a Piebald Diamond. That is awesome. There he is. There is our Diamond Piebald Axis Deer. That is pretty cool. And it looks like it's an asymmetrical one too. It's got one of the antlers that I really like and then another one I believe. So let's go ahead and claim this. Let's try to get away as far as we can so we can get a good spot to claim it. And 225. And it is an asymmetrical one. That's really cool. We are going to go ahead and taxidermize this guy because he's a very wonky looking Piebald Axis Deer. He's got one of the antlers that I like and then one of the larger one. As you guys probably know based off of the previous videos I've done on the Axis Deer, I do like the small rack diamond better than the big rack. And so I'd love to find a piebald one that has the smaller rack. But as of now, we've got a 50-50 one, so that's still pretty cool. Definitely nice. And here is the other one. I believe this is... Oh my gosh, that's huge. 236.60. What a giant. Oh my gosh. This is, I believe, the exact same score as our personal best. What a giant. What an absolute giant. You know, even though these guys are pretty common right now, I still get excited when I find an absolute monster one. And 236 is pretty huge, so that's pretty cool. We're not going to tax it though because we already have one that it scores the exact same, so this guy is not really anything that we're going to keep. Oh, that says melanistic. What is this from? I really hope this is from an Axis. Oh my gosh, it is. Okay, so we got a melanistic Axis track. Now it's just gonna be a matter of finding it. I was running through here because I had seen a level 5 across the lake, and I wanted to get closer to take a shot at it, and I guess we have a melanistic somewhere that we need to chase down now. That's unfortunate that I didn't know this. I probably spooked it off when I was running through here. Either that or the pumas did, but either way, we gotta find this guy and we gotta take him down. It is a lower weight track though, so I doubt he's of any size, which is a little unfortunate, but either way, this will be the first melanistic TruRACS Axis that we will have found, so that's really, really cool. Oh my gosh, there it is. It is fleeing though. Hope we're actually able to get this. I think we might be able to. And that was not a good shot, sadly. We might be able to save this though. I really thought that should have been good. Oh, we were 0 to 300, that's what it was. Well, that didn't go how I expected it to. I really hope we'll be able to get another shot on it. We should be able to. If we can get over this hill in time, then hopefully we can get a second shot into it. I mean, either way, it is a small one, so it's not going to matter too much, but gonna be sad if we completely screwed this up. And it looks like it died, so little unfortunate that we messed it up, but at the same time, we still got it down, and that's really all that matters, considering it was just a small one. I honestly can't believe we had our zeroing set wrong. I feel like if the zeroing would have been set correctly, this probably would have been an okay shot, but unfortunately, we screwed it up. Nothing new there. Let's go ahead and get a screenshot of this guy. Alright, let's go ahead and claim this if we can find a spot. It's probably best right there. And 87. Oh, wow. I actually don't think it would have mattered what range we were at. I think we were just a little bit too far forward. Well, little unfortunate. He's kind of a wonky looking guy too. That's a very strange one, but really cool at the same time. I definitely like that. Not too bad. It's not really what I was hoping to get out of this grind, but that's still really cool. Since we don't have one of these, but unfortunately, both our albino and our melanistic are extremely small, so a little bit sad there, but I mean, it is what it is. We'll get a bigger one eventually, so let's go check this guy out in the lodge. Alright, so I think honestly, I'm going to remove this and replace the 2 female rares we had with the new male rares. So let's go ahead and get this little guy right here. Nice, I'm liking that. And then we will have our albino on the opposite side. The albino is a little bit bigger than the melanistic one, but not too much bigger. There, I think I like that. I think we will keep it like that, so not too bad. Let's go ahead and toss the piebald one right here. Not too bad. That is a decent looking one. So we now have 2 different piebalds, a 228 and a 225. So this is starting to look decent. We got a decent amount of Axis Deer, and I'm really liking the way it's turning out. Let's go ahead and put this up right there. That is such a cool looking rack. You guys can really see all the different 4 racks right here, because if I remember right, all of these are different level 4s. This actually might be a level 3, I think. One of these might be a 3. Actually, I think this is the 3. And then the rest of these are 4s. I'm liking it. I'm really liking these a lot. There is that cool level 4 right there. And it is slightly different than this one, actually. This guy is not nearly as wide, so they're very similar, but they're 2 different racks, and I think that's really cool. We got a lot of cool looking Axis Deer in here now. Definitely awesome. And we'll put these 2 rare females right there. Not bad. Now, as I've said in previous videos, we will replace a lot of these diamonds once they fix them, because obviously we don't want the bug diamonds in here forever. So eventually these will get taken down and most likely deleted. So don't worry about that, my dudes. We will get some legit ones in here once they patch them and make it so they actually spawn at the correct rates. But for now, we got this going in this room. And eventually we need to start hunting some other species to add some more things to the lodge besides Axis Deer. Because as of now, we just have Axis Deer, a few teal, and that 1 mountain goat. So definitely need quite a bit more in here. But I'd say we're off to a pretty decent start getting some nice rare Axis Deer. But if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button because I do post daily the hunter content. And also like the video because it does help bump my video up in YouTube's recommendations. So if you want to help the channel grow, that is the best ways to do it. But I will see you all in the next video. Peace! If you are new here and you are liking what you see, consider subscribing to the channel and turning notifications on. Also, if you want to help the channel grow, be sure to like the video because this alone can help the video and my channel do better. But that's going to be it for me. Peace, my dudes. I hope you all have a fantastic day.